Alright, everybody. So this is an opening of Zendikar Rising. This is a booster box. And I kind of already started, but haven't actually seen what's inside, so you can join me with that. So, alright, Goblin. I can already see something back there. Goblin Warrior. An instant. See, another creature. So again, we're trying to get to the primary things in this pack. So I haven't really seen all that's in Zendikar, but that looks kind of cool. Alright, another red, another creature, defender. I have been looking for defenders, so that's good. And a green sorcery. Alright, so in common we got this artifact. So I am going to be putting all of my uncommons right here. Alright. Artifact red creature. We'll go through the uncommons later. Sorceries, return target card from the graveyard to your hand. That's really nice. They seem to have on this recovery a symbol up here. Again, I haven't gone through the new rules yet for Zendikar. So I'll be doing that as I program them into my magic workstation. Alright, so a rare is a land. Put a charge cannoner on this land. Alright, remove card, add 2 mana of any color. Alright, so my rare I'll put over there. And then I always take all of my, what we used to call shinies, but I still call them shinies. What can I say? What can I say? Alright, we'll put that over here, and then I got a really cool land right there. I put my land right there, and then, I wonder what this is going to be for. So again, I haven't looked and researched on really what Zendikar Rising is giving, but that does intrigue me to find out. Alright, second booster. Alright, got a Merfolk Wizard, White Common, Red Goblin, Instant. Again, I'll go through these later and figure out them. Again, the idea is what's in the back. Another Death Touch creature. I'll have to make sure I focus on that because I'm doing a Death Touch deck to annoy people that I'm playing with. Another Elemental, Instant, White Instant, Vampire. Okay, so this is the other thing that I do. This vampire has no abilities, nothing special to it whatsoever. So what I do is I stack those elsewhere. Because I'm no longer keeping those with my normal cards, there's just no reason to put them in there unless you're doing a common deck, at which there are other common cards to put in there. But they might fill some kind of gaps, but I just want them out of my way. So, and I have started my friends with doing common decks because that can be fun. Alright, so this is an uncommon flying Merfolk Rogue. Again, I'll get in more detail later. Artifact equipment that's uncommon, and then a human rogue uncommon. I'll read more about that later. Alright, my rare for this one is an instant sorcery. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards +1. Okay, that's kind of cool, but again, you'll notice it has a symbol up here. I don't know what that's for, and it intrigues me, as I said. Alright, we'll look into more later. And then I got a full basic land. That's pretty cool. I like the fact they're doing that. I've always kept those kind of separate than from my other lands. And use them when I have, like, really mastered a new deck. Okay, so got a common, another instant, Hellion, another instant. I do like the fact that now you have multiple abilities in here. That's a cool thing. But it makes some of the older cards, you know, it's like they needed to come up with a new reason or something equally as powerful, and multiple things was all they could come up with. So instant green spell. See here, sorcery, green sorcery, element with flash and flying. Not bad. Common. I might even use it in my common deck. See here. This spell costs 1 less to cast. For each creature in your party. Ooh, yes. Okay, so I'm also... What was I doing? My common deck that I'm doing with my group is actually a artifact deck. So this will come of use in my other deck. So I'm gonna put up there just because I want to make sure it's available and I remember. See here, white instant spell, and then a common green giant cleric. See, common, this spell costs 1 last to cast for each creature in your party. Common card, a Minotaur. This creature costs 1 less cast for each creature in your party. It's like a lot of creatures makes it cheaper. It looks like that was one of the themes in it. Human warrior. Creature elephant. Looks like we're doing landfall again, which is good. I haven't done one of those in a while. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, this creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. So again, this has that other symbol up here. I'm really interested in knowing what that means now. I mean, even more so. And then another nice, really cool land there. And then an illusion token. So that looks pretty cool. See here, I'll put my tokens right here for now. Alright, so I did open the first 3 boosters. Yeah, and I should have told you. So again, I didn't think about this until after I started a little bit, but yeah, this is the mythic rare I got from opening it. Huh, interesting. Different symbol down here. I'm not entirely sure why this has a different symbol than the normal Zendikar Rising, so I may have to ask something about that. But I am doing a land destruction, again, to annoy people. I find the suffering of my friends to be hilariously funny. Even if I don't win, when you're playing with 5 free-for-all, all I really want to do is annoy them. Because if I'm trying to win, I find that very irritating. Because there's always somebody with a cancel, a common card that's going to annoy the crap out of me. So I try to first annoy and defend while they beat each other up, and then hopefully have something that I've saved up over time that can finish off the last 1 or 2 players. Because again, we can have up to 6 players sometimes in a free-for-all, which is partially why I started the commons deck, because it's hard to keep track of what everybody else is casting and all the abilities. Who do you have 6 freaking players? Of course, I'll mention Estrus right now. I really love it when he gets killed. His plans are interrupted. He's a good friend of mine. Okay, another ability, another common without any abilities, so I'm sticking it up here. Alright, snake creature. I do a lot of things with race and then organize them in certain ways in my library. One of the nicknames that my friends have called me is the Librarian, because I literally document all the different cards I have. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, but I never said I was normal. Alright, but I like to know what I have available to me. So crab, another landfall for a common. Merfolk wizard, flying. Gosh, I love flying and wizards. See, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or wizard spell, this creature gets a +2 until the end of turn. Yeah, good. Might consider it for my wizard deck at some point. So again, this is another. I'll just add mana here, 1/1. So I also keep bonuses to mana there. But again, I really want to know what that symbol up in that corner is for. I'll find out later. So, an extra of just basic mana swords, I will put those on the side because there are probably more of them. See here, artifact equipment. Whenever this artifact enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and first strike. Oh, I like annoying people with that. Okay, so another cool land. Got that for you. But another one of these cards. You can use this card to represent a double face card. Okay, I'm not even sure what a double face card is yet, but again, the thought, it seems cool. Reminds me of those spells where you can check it on there. It can be any spell on the list kind of thing. Don't know what set that was, but okay, let's see here. Another common white human warrior, instant red, instant blue, cat creature with landfall, instant black. Okay, this is an artifact creature. So this is the same artifact creature that I ran before, so might as well try to keep them all together. Crocodile. I don't like crocs. I already have one in here, so I might as well put there. Another blue elemental. Another just nothing, no special effects thing. So, no special abilities, I say, not effects. Alright, artifact equipment. Alright, here we go, the uncommon. Enchant land. Actually, I've enjoyed the ideas of enchanting other people's land and causing them to tap their own pain, basically. Enters the battlefield. So, okay, when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and you add a colorless land, but you pay 1 life. Add 1 mana of any color, so it's one of those things where playing other people, but if you have a deck when you get a lot of life, you might as well even cast them yourself. Oh, that's an uncommon, let's put it there. Human wizard, whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell or wizard spell, so it's interesting that they're adding a wizard in that, and I've been wanting something that adds instants and sorceries to it, but you deal 1 damage to any target. So that's a pretty cool effect. I'll probably be doing something with that. On top of what I wanted to do previous to this. So again, this is an uncommon. Speaking of uncommons, put that there. Uncommon, and has a little symbol up there. And this spell deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. So again, I think we're dealing with something with like mass creatures. My rare here, it does have a kicker to it. Each opponent mills 8 cards. If this spell was kicked instead, each opponent mills half their library. Oh my gosh! I'll be adding this to my mill deck. I have not played it yet, but I've been working on it, so I'm happy with this. I'm going to put this instead with the rares up here with this thing, because I want to make sure I focus on that later. And then they got a nice, really cool land, and then a divider. I use all these things to divide my cards, whether it be Magic or I've been trying to get back in or get into using my Star Trek CCG cards now. But I have to learn the game. Oh, let's not get a jump ahead of myself. An instant blue creature, red creature, human warrior, an instant spell. See here, beast. Again, they're just commons. Kickers is something that you look at later, but something might catch your guys' eye, and you might want to go look that up right away. That's why we have pause. Kicker, see enhanced creature. Nope, sorry, threw that a little bit. Target creature, see here, draw a card. Tap target creature. I haven't done very much on a tap deck, but I thought about it. See, sorcery, destroy target creature or enchantment and opponent controls. You lose life equal to the... Oh, I don't like that. I mean, I should probably add that to a life gain deck that I do have, but I don't know, I'm not focused on that right now. Uncommon. So this is a green artifact. Sorry, green artifact. Equipment with landfall. So I'm just going to put it over there. Not really interested in going through everything here. A merfolk with flying whenever you cast the kicker spell. So again, focusing on kicking, I think, too, in this set. I get a scry too, so that might be useful. Let's see here. And it does have flying. Vigilance. Forest. Let's see, green white. You may put a basic land card from your hand into the battlefield. Ooh, that's really nice. You can actually, with this creature, put 2 basic lands into the battlefield. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, return target basic land you control to owner's hand. So, this is all like, landfall, and there's a lot that can be done with this. So I'm really excited about that card. Okay, alright, we got a mythic rare here, okay? See here, it's a sorcery, black sorcery. Return from the graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that each have a different mana cost, X or less. Okay, so that really is good for playing straight black. It has that symbol up there. I really want to know what that is, but I'll be sending a picture of this thing to my friend. Yeah, he's been noticing I've been drawing pretty good lately. Wow, I like that one. And again, when, picking out your... Well, I'll get to that in a second. Really nice picture here. I love these things. Full art. And an insect token. I put my tokens in... well, this is the collection of my other tokens. I don't think I have any other tokens out here yet, do I? I will put it with my other stuff. But anyway, I really like sending pictures to my friends some cards because I know at some point I'll be playing it against them. And one of the funnest things to do is just irritate the crap out of people. You didn't have to try to win. It can be fun as long as you accomplish that. Alright, instant, scry, and then draw. See, okay, another white with nothing. Common equipment. That's red, so we'll go ahead and just put that over there with the all the other artifacts. See here, sorcery, black sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills a card, and loses 1 life. Ooh, that's a lot. I like that. I've been noticing, again, a lot of the cards having multiple abilities with them now. Destroy target creature. Okay, I saw this again. That's probably why I'm not reading all this. I know I'm going to see it later. Might catch my eye then. Let's see, this one is target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. I actually like that. See here, another equipment. See here, equipped creature has flying. Put over there the equipment. See, elemental dog with landfall. So good with all the dogs we got from the previous sets. It only costs 1, and with landfall. See here. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Another target cleric gains life leak until the end of the turn. So I am doing a cleric deck that I have not tried out yet. So I'll stick that up here because that might be useful. That was a uncommon. So you have a plant elemental instant. So you look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal any instants or sorcery cards from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. That's really good. Okay, my rare. See, so I'm going to want to do a spirit deck, so I'll probably be adding this in there. When this creature enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with converted mana cost of 4 or less. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates a XX blue illusion token where X is the converted mana cost of the exiled creature. We'll see. Alright, put this in my rares. Alright, ooh! I saw that it was a shiny, but, so this is the exact same mythic rare that I got over here, but it's the shiny one. And yeah, I still use that term. So I really like that. So again, I program all my cards into Magic Workstation, which is really annoying because now I have to actually type everything up because the guy who made it, after I bought the license, he just kind of, so there's the land for this. But I don't think it's his fault. I think he basically all of his websites were torn down is what I think happened because they're all down. After, of course, I purchased two, not just one, two licenses for it. So anyway, again, just a common instant there. See a goblin, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Okay, this is actually going to go up here. I am creating an unblockable deck again with the idea of annoying the crap out of my friends. In fact, that reminds me, I wanted to add a wall into that. That any creature that there's a particular wall, I don't remember the name of it, but any creature that attacks in this wall defends, that creature does not untap the next turn. It's a blue wall. So a lot of you probably know the names of it. Let's see here. Green Beast. We already got this Black Snake here. Sorcery, destroy target land, cleansing wildfire. Its controller may search their library for a basic land and put it into the battlefield tapped. Destroy target land, then shuffle your library and draw a card. Okay, so again, I'm also creating a land destruction deck, so I'm going to keep this. It allows me to draw a card, and I can get rid of any unique lands that are that can help them suffer. And again, as long as somebody lives, might as well keep the suffering going. Okay, so white warrior, another artifact, sacrifice this card, draw a card. So again, it's a way of continuing drawing, I think there. Another draw the card with this blue sorcery. Angel Cleric. So it's again a common, cost 5, flying. When this creature enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life for each creature in your party. So not a bad idea if you're doing a token deck. Alright, here's the uncommon here. Other warriors you control get a +1/+1. Oh my gosh. So I have cards set aside to do a warrior deck. So I am going to put this up here as well. This is one of the things I get into. It's like, dude, oh my gosh, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I can use that. And I have, like, yeah, decks prepped to work on. Vampire Rogue. Let's see here. Tap another untapped rogue. So this is on rogues. This creature gains Death Touch until the end of the turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player mills 3. So for a meal, also rogue. I haven't done any rogue decks. I will probably work on one at some point. So, I don't want to look at that just yet. But sorcery, creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of the turn, which is great for a token decks because all your creatures get that. And we're dealing with in this some mass creature abilities as well. So we'll put that over here and okay, so I love that one thing where they have legendary, like really cool art. So this is a mythic rare, has the really cool full art. It is a legendary creature, Minotaur Warrior. Each creature you control gets a +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn. Wait, each creature you control will get a +1 for each time it has attacked this turn. Can it attack more than one turn? That seems like a weird thing, but again, there might be some other cards I have not received yet. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. Okay, so that just answered my previous question. At the beginning of your combat, untap all creatures. Oh my gosh, Legendary Commander, I'm going to have fun with this. Oh my gosh. And I hope you guys can see this really well. Please, I'll let you look at there. Pause the video. I'll even get in closer. Yes, I will have fun with this. Those who I love shall suffer. I will be putting that up there because I want to keep that nice. And put that right over there next to the other mythic there. Another cool, see here, swamp. So again, I like these full lands. And then a token here. So I will go ahead and put this with the other tokens. Oh. Let's move that there. That there. Yeah. Probably should put this there. So they're not falling. That's just, this is land from other decks, other cards that I opened before I decided to actually start, hey, I'm going to record this crap. Therefore, my friends can also watch this and go, oh, this is all the crap Ben's getting. I'm going to see that in the future. And that, Eric, that was aimed at you. Let's see here. Okay, Merfolk. Not going to get into that one very much until I think about it. But that's common. We've seen this one before as well. Again, we're going to see a lot of duplicates. Vampire Rogue. See here. Instant. See here. And, okay, just flash and flying. But, you know, it's flash, it's flying, and it's a 3/3 creature, actually. So you can do some damage with it. See here, but it does cost 5, so it's, you know, for a 5th turn, maybe 3rd turn if you can get a good opening draw. See, Giant Cleric, sorcery, destroy target land. Again, that'll be fun. I can't remember if I think I put that up there. Yes, I did. So I'll just try to keep them as close as I can. This just has reach. It's a rogue, but you know it is a 1/4, so not a bad card. See, this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. So that is really nice. I really do like that. Even though again I feel as if they're running out of ideas at some point. Creatures you control get 1/1 until the end of the turn, but it costs 5. Not bad if you have a mass lot of creatures. Okay, a mouse with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you get a 1/1 until the end of the turn. Yeah, it's kind of cute, but not fully. At the beginning of your, so an insect, 3/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, no, beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 token insect creature. Token for each 1/1 counter you've put on creatures under your control this turn. That's interesting. Oh, uncommons. Sorry, this is my 3rd opening of a box today, so I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. So again, I literally like to know why some of these have this ability, this little symbol up there. I won't find out until I actually research it, but as an additional cost to the spell, sacrifice a creature. It deals damage equal to sacrifice creature's power. So at least you deal damage. Oh. Okay, but it's an instant, not a creature. Sorry, you see a creature, you think a creature sometimes. Alright, okay, here is my rare. A giant warrior with a kicker 2 with trample haste. If this creature was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. So at the beginning of your end step, if this creature doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it, return it to the owner's hand. So paying the kicker, probably a good idea. Alright, so that's ended up with my rare. Another really nice land. And another thing I will really be looking at. Oh, I wonder if this symbol means that only this thing can be cards with that symbol on it. I don't know if that's true, but again, I'll research it later. Let's go ahead and cut open some more of these packs here. We're not even halfway done here. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll just finish off these. I like to kind of like do them, each design one by one. So this is the first design, and I think that's Jace up there. It'd be nice to see what wonderful blessings he will be giving me. Alright, let's see here, get rid of the garbage. Alright, let's see what wonderful things we can find in here for ourselves. Alright, okay. So again, here's the wizard again. We'll read this. When this creature enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each draw a card. An opponent. I'll have to do that with somebody who annoys me the less, or is losing. As additional cost to this spell, cost to cast a spell, discard a card. I don't like that. Although, again, if you play that with a discard, like a madness card, and I haven't dealt with madness cards. I haven't made a madness deck, but I want to in the future. So, okay, so we'll at least put this up here on a side thing. I don't want to put it. It's not my primary thing right now. Another negate, so that's a very common one. Blood price. See here. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library. In any order, you lose 2 life. So this might be good for that. So I'll probably put it up here. I have a cleric, a black-white cleric deck I haven't tried out yet. So I'll try that one with it at some point. So a landfall, whenever land enters your battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. For green, that's interesting. I've noticed that a lot of like primary abilities are shifting over to other colors, slightly, like lightly. Instant, yeah, that's okay. Red instant, so this is a black instant. I think we've seen that. It's right there. Vampire with no special abilities. I'm tossing this right there. Instant with kicker. Creatures you control, you get a +1/+1 until the end of the turn. If this spell was kicked, those creatures get a +2/+1 until the end of the turn instead. Alright. Seer sorcery. Choose target creature you control. Put a 1/1 counter on it for each creature in your party. That will actually be pretty cool. So, see here. Uncommon. Sorry. Sometimes my mind starts working on how I can use something and I can't talk. But anyway, this is a Angel Warrior. I think we've seen it. Not sure right now. It's uncommon, so no, I don't think we have. But with flying and vigilance, when this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it for each creature in your party. So the exact same thing as the other thing, but it comes with the creature. And it's only 1/1, but if you have a lot of creatures, that's going to work. So let's put that over there right now. Instant, sacrifice a land. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them in the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Oh, there was something I was planning on doing with a green that this might be useful for, but I don't recall what it is because I make so many plants. What is this illusion doing here? That's right. Let's put that over there. Okay, so this is another one of those land cards. So, sorry. Element creature that produces green mana. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over here. And here is my rare legendary creature, Vampire Rogue. This spell costs 1 less for each creature in your party. Ooh. It has flying, death touch. Ooh. And haste. Other creatures you control have death touch. Okay, that doesn't really see here. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, destroy that. Damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. Whenever a creature you control. Okay, that's pretty good. So, I am actually doing a death touch deck, and this might be a second death touch deck. I haven't, so we'll see. We're gonna go ahead and over here, I'm gonna put my legendary commanders. If I don't think I've done that yet. So, all right, we got another really nice land here, and look at this, a copy token. This token can be used to represent a token that is a copy of a permanent. Good, that'll be useful. Tokens can be just fun to have. Alright. Going a little hoarse, as I said. Okay, instant. Nice art. Goblin Wizard. Whenever this wizard enters the battlefield, You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Again, good for a Madness deck, I think. See here. And it's a low mana cost, so. Merfolk, see your kick when this creature enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, return target instant sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So I do like. Oh, but the kicking is a costing of 4. Ugh. But it is blue, and it's not like it's black. And that wasn't racist. For those of you crazy out there that think that everything that a white person says is racist, just want to mention that. All right, white cleric. See here. Vigilance. This creature has lifelink as long as you control another cleric. I don't think it's not that too good, but you can probably use it at some point. If I don't want to full a deck, if I'm not doing a cleric deck, because I have a cleric deck as well, not a healing deck. So, see here, black zombie bat. So I'm planning a zombie deck. See here, kicked. See here, life. If I was flying in lifelink, it's a 1/1. If this creature was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2/1 counters on it. The thing is, it costs 2, and it. What was it? But the kicking is the amount of 4. So, if I need another zombie, I might use it. We'll see about that. But human warrior, when this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Landfall lizard. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, this creature does 1 damage to each opponent. Like I previously say, I play with a lot of players at once. That also I like. I need to kill them all equally, or they'll come after me. And so, yeah. See here, enchant creature or planeswalker. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've seen a card that enchants a planeswalker. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Okay, that's just another nice way of saying annoy your other friends. Alright, Defender. Ooh, so whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, this creature can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. So, that's not the kind of Defender card I'm looking for. Not for the Defender deck I'm making, but I am making more than 1, so I might come back and find it later. Defender with Reach, it's red. Creatures you control have haste. I think this is a Defender of a deck. I think it's a copy of an older card. So, but anyway, I'll look into it later. Common. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is 3 plus the number of creatures in your party. Again, focus on the number of creatures. Put 3 of those cards into your hand, and the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Okay. Elemental haste. This creature can't be blocked with creatures with power 2 or less. Has landfall. So I'm just going to put that over there. We'll try not to look at that because that looks exciting and it will distract me. Gain control of target creature until the end of the turn. Untap that creature. It has haste. Okay, so it's another control creature, which is good because I wouldn't mind doing that and just controlling everybody's creatures on the board they put out there. The only problem is it's only until the end of the turn. I've always wanted to use this and attach it to the what is that? Throw, I think it is. It's a red. I think it's cost 2, where you throw the creature at somebody. I have never been able to do that yet. So, but okay, you guys saw this a little while ago. I know I did. I was excited. It has that really nice, unique art too. It's a legendary creature, elemental, costs 4 plus a red and a green. When this creature enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each basic land you control. So, I have a lot of those green tokens. Landfall. Whenever land enters a battlefield under your control, put 4 1/1 counters on target plant you control. Ooh, that could be fun. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to put this up here with the other pretty card. Okay, another nice land. And we're going to put this with the other ones. I'm really now, like, the more I get of those, the more I'm like, okay, what does this do? But we'll find out later. Most of you, again, probably know. A rogue, goblin, 2, target creature with power 2 or less, can't be blocked. So again, this is another one I plan to use for an unblockable deck. One I want to do probably strictly blue, which is just, it's unblockable. And then the other one I want to do has tap abilities where I can use other creatures to go in and really annoy the crap out of people. But this will be good for those that let me draw. So that's the problem, is I have so many ideas as I start drawing these things, and I have to catch up with them. So I think we've, okay, this is a common card. It's a human rogue, a cat creature. In fact, this I think is an exact duplicate of an older creature, maybe. Looks familiar. Another card I haven't actually messed with or used in any of my decks, which is why I'm doing common decks with my friends. So, choose one. This spell deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Destroy target artifact. 2 abilities. Vampire cleric. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Ooh. Yeah, you know that would be a good ability. We'll put that up there. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. And this is broken wings. Reminds me of, I think it's plunder or something. See here, instant. I'm just gonna put that there. Ox. Yeah, this is an old card. I know it. Landfall, worm horror. Whenever I land into the battlefield under your control, this creature gains indestructible. Okay. Okay, first uncommon. When this creature enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Oh, I love it when other people have to sacrifice things and not me. Human wizard. Sorry. When this creature enters the battlefield, it does X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the number of creatures in your party. So again, focusing on your creatures. Your party consists of up to 1 creature of cleric, rogue, warrior, wizard. Oh, okay. So again, anything here, it's focusing on clerics, rogues, warriors, wizards. So I haven't even finished my wizard deck. That's going to be good. My cleric deck I will have to focus on now, and probably do something with these things. I may make 2 of the same deck and then add something with this ability to it, and then I'll have to do a rogue deck at some point. But rogue's the only thing I really haven't messed with. Alright, each opponent loses 4 life, you gain 4 life. That looks like another spell. No, but it's 3 life, and I think it costs only 4, so, yeah, I don't know about that. But again, it has that ability up there, so it makes me wonder. So we already got this rare, so I'm not going to read that. I'm going to go and stick it up here and go, aww. And, I got a shiny version of the Ox that I just put over there, but again, I think this is just a copy of an older card, but I'm going to put this my other shiny up there. Another cool land. And another one of these things. Alright, okay, so let us grab... Oh, we're going to save that until later. We're going to grab these things. Alright. Alright, so let's prep all these. It really sucks though. Sometimes I'm sitting there, I'm wanting to do some ideas, and I forget about them later. It's kind of why I pile them in certain categories. I'm hoping I'll remember later. When I actually, the good part about having to type all these in, since the Magic Workstation is no longer doing updates, is the fact that I have to read them all, and it helps them put in my memory. It's like writing things down. So again, I'm going to go ahead and just scissors all these off, and then we'll start. See here, good, we're still recording. I'm doing a lot of recording, and I really don't know how much this records, so so feel free, if you ever played the old Star Trek CCC game, go ahead and look at my videos for that. I'm going to be doing training of how to play that game, because as a kid I never could play the game, and I wanted to. I was collecting all kinds of Marvel cards and stuff like that, but I couldn't figure out how to play that game, and then I tried again a couple of years ago, and then now I'm putting a focus in that because I seem to have extra time thanks to the coronavirus. Alright, so I do like that art as well. I'm sure a lot of you agree. I would say she's hot, but let's be honest, there's a 5'2" girl I know who's the hottest girl I've ever met, but the biggest pain in the butt I've ever met too. Anyway, focusing on the card. See, I think we've seen that card before. Apologize if we haven't. Cleric, I know we saw him. This is the as additional cost. Yeah, we've seen that. This is one I haven't seen here. It's instant. Target creature you control gains 3 toughness until the end of the turn. If this spell was kicked, that creature also gains hexproof until the end of the turn. I know at one point I was looking for spells on the online that gave hexproof for a creature, and so that might come up later. I'm not going to do it now. See here, sorcery. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your hand, the rest of them at the bottom of your library. In any order, you lose 2 life. So, okay, maybe when I might move that at some point. See here. This is just landfall. Land enters the battlefield. Under your control, gain 1 life. Yeah, okay. Merfolk. See here, as long as you go. So flying, as long as you control another wizard. This creature has, when this creature dies, draw a card. Yeah, okay. Ooh, we'll try not to look at that card. It excites me. And aura here, enchant land. Enchant land becomes a elemental creature with reach and haste. It's still a land. See, whenever enchanted land dies, return this card to owner's hand. So I've always wanted to do a land deck because I have these white cards that make land indestructible. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to work on that anytime soon. But I'm noticing several things that work on land, so I might do that at some point. So this is another new art. It's just a common card, but it's, again, cool. Has vigilance, landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, get a put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So I'm just gonna put this up here. In fact, we'll just put those together because they're just. I'll go through them later, and again, I'm programming these into my computer. So, see here. So we've seen this card before. Destroy target. See here, creature land. Yeah, we've seen this. So this is uncommon. See when this creature enters. So this spell deals 1 damage to any target. If a permanent deals damage this way, would die. Then this would die this turn. Exile it instead. So exile a creature. Really not that great. Okay, here is my rare. What we've been waiting for in this pack. So it's an ooze. So I haven't done an ooze deck. Thought about it before. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creatures you control. On target creature, singular, you control. Whenever this creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature with a 1/1 counter on it. So, not too good unless you're going to do a counter deck, which I've been thinking about doing as well, based upon other packs I've opened. Again, I wish I would have filmed those. So I have a Hellion here, just nice and shiny. So I'm just going to put this with the other shiny commons right there. And then there's a nice little land, and then a Goblin Construct. Token, artifact creature, Goblin Construct. This creature can't block at the beginning of your upkeep. this creature deals 1 damage to you. That's not... I don't like that. Okay, we'll put this land over there. I'm going to clean my workspace a little bit. Alright, and let's put that there, and let's see what we got here. Alright, yep, we've seen this before, we've seen this before, we've seen this before. This is the, we've seen that before, we've seen this before, snake we've seen before. So yeah, this should go faster. Tap target creature, I think we've seen that before. Destroy target creature, yeah, we've seen that before, I liked it. I guess we've seen that one. This one, actually, so this is, where is that art? The normal art for this card here. So I read it, I'm just going to throw it over there. Artifact, creature, golem, uncommon, so I can't use it in my common deck. But this creature can't attack or block unless an opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. But it can tap to mill 2 cards. So, interesting. That's all I'll really say about that. We've read this one. See here. Okay, so this is the first one I've gotten with Menace. It's a human rogue with Menace. This creature enters the battlefield with +3/+0 as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. So that kind of goes off of the the last one, the golem I picked up here. Okay, so let's focus here. Legendary creature, Serpent. Trying to think of where I want to put this, but it's a forest in a island with X mana. So, see, when this creature enters the battlefield, this creature enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each mana spent to cast it. So again, probably something for a multicolored deck. So, whenever you cast a kicker spell, you may remove 2/2 1/1 counters from this creature. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose a new target for the copy. Okay, so that makes it actually worth it. A really good card. So I'm going to put this with my other legendary commander over there. That's something you can do a lot with. But you're going to want to do as many colors as you possibly can. If you're running commander, which is what I'm usually doing, I'm going to have to think about how I could really work that with as many colors as possible. Or I just have to run it with the green, blue. Alright, we've seen this. It's nothing special. Let's see here, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Let's put that there. We've seen that. Let's see here, target opponent discards 2 cards. Yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that. Okay, this is just has no abilities. I like it when I don't get a lot of those. See here, when this creature enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. We've seen that. Okay, we haven't seen this. Is a kicker of 4. It is flying defender. When this creature was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. As long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. So it already gives an ability to remove the defender. So it's really not what I was looking for my primary defender deck. Maybe one of my secondaries. But yeah, destroy target creature with power 3 or less. With power 3 or less. Sorry. Again, as said, I'm for losing my voice. When this creature enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. So we read that one. Human weight. Oh, that's an uncommon. And yeah, we've seen this one already. And see here, this creature mode 2. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield. So if it's kicked, see flying. When this creature enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, tap up to 2 target creatures. So again, that's control. The tap cost isn't too much, so not a bad idea to have it. Ooh, but I got another Ultra rare, see here, or mythic rare as we call it. See, so the sorcery, when you cast a spell, deal X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures or planeswalkers. If X is 6 or more, this spell deals twice X damage divided as you choose divided as you choose among them instead. So again, this is a really cool spell. You can, again, it targets creatures and planeswalkers, not players. But depending on how much you put in it mana wise, it's worth it. Let's see here. Put that in the wrong spot. We're gonna put this. I'll go ahead and just put that right there for right now. Another good land, another one of these. So we're gonna go ahead and just put those in the spot and pick up another pack here. Alright, we saw this in the last one. We also saw this one last one. We've seen this bat zombie before. This cat, see, has trample when it enters the battlefield. Under your control, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, so we hadn't seen that. This is the common Golem Warrior. I'm just going to put up here, not that it's special or anything, but I just want to keep as many of them in one area. See, Crocodile, we've seen that. Elemental, we've seen that. This has no abilities, so we saw that. See, another equipment card, but we've seen that, I think. We've seen this. See, we saw that. Okay, we have not seen this. Trample, Landfall. When this land enters the battlefield, of course, this creature gets a +2/+2 until the end of the turn. Really powerful when you have a lot of creatures with bonuses. Creatures you control get a +2 and +2 in the turn. So imagine doing Landfall and adding this on there. It's not instant, but you know, it could do some damage. Okay, so I have a really nice, cheap enchantment here with Landfall. It's my mythic rare. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card. Ooh, cool. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with this enchantment, put them into their owner's graveyard. At the beginning. So at the beginning of your end step, whenever land is about. At the beginning of your end step. So I was thinking about this card, and I'll have to think about this. I think there's a way, if you can flash land in and out of battle, you can do this between other people's turn. Again, I'm playing with 6 people, so I mean, I'm thinking of other ways to use this. But it's a mythic rare. Sorry, it's a rare. We'll put it up there, not mythic. Really nice land here. Let you see that. And then again, another insect. I'm not an insect fan. Let me tell you that much in real life. Alright, let's see what we got right here. Alright, destroy target creature before. Okay, we've seen this. In fact, that's the same card that's right there. I have not seen this one yet. This spell deals 4 damage to target creature where X damage to that creature's controller, where X is the number of creatures in your party. Again, focuses on the cleric, rogue, wizard, warriors, wizard. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with those spells here. So we've seen this merfolk. We've seen we've seen this sorcery, the human rogue. See, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it can't be blocked. So as long as it's a human rogue, so I don't think I actually read this. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. This creature gets a +1 and has menace. Okay, so I don't think I actually read it. Death Touch. It's a 1/1. We've seen this. See here, we've seen this. We've seen this. See here, we've seen this. Oh, no, hang on here. Put that over there. Rogue Goblin. Whenever this creature deals damage to a player, exile top card of your library, you may play that card this turn. So that's a pretty cool ability, especially if you're playing a Goblin. It's basically drawing the card, and Goblins are weaker, so I do have a Goblin deck prepping, so I'm going to throw that up here. Minotaur Warrior. It costs 6 to cast. It has Trample. It's not bad, but I don't know. We'll look through Warriors. I'm going to put it over here. So again, I was excited when I saw this. Look at this. The Mythic Warrior. Sorry, it's a Mythic. My Mythic Rare. I'm getting good pulls, I think. It was one of the cards I saw that I did want. Because I really like doing things in multiple colors. So it's a legendary creature, elemental, so I will be doing elemental deck. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield, draw a card. See your landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, gain 4 life. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn, if it's a second time, add this mana. Ooh, okay, this mana. If it's a third time, this creature deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planewalker you control. Oh my gosh, this is... Okay, so I'm going to have fun with this. Okay, so this has multiple things. So I actually had to find a way of making land enter the battlefield more than 1 time, more than 2 times, and possibly, says it, more than 3 times. Sorry, if it's a third time, so 3 times. So that is going to be really fun. I love finding one card and building just completely around that card. So I got this Sorcerer. We've already read it as a shiny. We'll put the shiny right up here. We'll put this really nice land. We have a cat token and a nice land. We're going to put them in their spots and get all excited for what I'm getting next, because I do like... So I just did some videos on... Well, I'll say that in a second. Let's focus on what we're doing. Look, we've seen that. We've seen this. We've seen that. It's the first one up there. See here. Has the touch as long as you control rogue. So again, I haven't made a rogue deck. I'm going to do that. We've read that. Equipment card. Creature has flying. Elemental dog. We've seen that. I don't know if we've actually read this. See here, it has a kicker, so it only makes its total cost 4. It's an enchant creature. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, tap enhanced creature. So again, we're casting this on the enemy. Enhanced creature does not untap during its control's untap step, so it stays tapped. I've seen a lot of these cards, so I've thought about making something out of it, but we'll deal with that later. So my first uncommon here, so we have, you see your sacrifice, another creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, draw a card. So drawing cards based upon 1/1 counters. I did want to do a counter deck. I have not started it. See here, cost 2, 3 to put out, sacrifice creature, draw a card. Yeah, I don't like that. Well, unless I'm doing a sacrifice deck. But you can't, yeah, I don't know. As long as you control a cleric, this creature has, this artifact has, whenever a creature controlled dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain life. So, yeah, we're going to put this up here. Yeah, over here. Another uncommon. Seer, if it's kicked, this deals 1 damage to each creature. If it's kicked, 2 damage to each creature. So I like that. Again, I'm wanting to do something based on sorceries and instances. We'll see what I can do there. Destroy non-land permanents. That is my rare. Non-land permanents. I'll be honest with you, I hate these cards. Mostly because they're played on me and I don't use them very much. But, yeah. Okay, so again, it's a cool card, but it does cost 8. I'm going to put it in my rares. I got another shiny, but it's an uncommon shiny. Cleric with flying. Again, when this creature enters the battlefield under your control, tap up to 2 target creatures. I will probably just have to try to build a deck based on my shiny cards at some point. We're going to put here the shiny because I enter them in to make sure they're shinies. They're foil cards, basically. I know they're called foils, but shiny was what we used to call them as kids. So, and, you know, when you open up packs, don't you feel like a kid sometimes? I know I sure as heck do. Alright, we've seen this. We've see here. Yeah, when this creature... yeah, we've seen that. We have not seen this, I don't think. Choose 1. This deals 2 damage to target creature planewalker. No, we have seen that. Yeah, we're getting to the point with the commons. We've kind of just seen them all. This one we actually haven't, but it's just, yeah. Choose 1 or both. It's not a bad thing, but, you know, target creature gets a -1/1 until the end of the turn, which can kill a creature, and then you put a +1 on one of your creatures. So I actually do like those cards, but I don't think I've ever actually played it. See, we've seen that. See here. Oh, I don't know. When this creature, whenever this creature blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap until that creature doesn't untap during its control's next untap step. So this is like the wall I was talking about earlier. Sorry, I'm dying here. So I'm going to put this up here because I'm going to probably put that in a wall deck or I have ideas for that, but again, we'll have to think about it later. Alright, we see here, we have seen this artifact creature, Gargoyle, before. We're going to put it over here. Warrior, we'll just put that right there. Destroy target, yeah, we've seen that. Alright, up to 2 creatures you control get +X until the end of the turn, where X is the number of creatures in your party. So again, that'll be useful depending on what colors I'm playing. Let's put this with the uncommons. Let's see here. If it says a kicker, when this creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it was kicked, all creatures able to block target creatures do... See, if it was kicked, all creatures able to block target creature do this turn. So it's a control aspect, not bad. Menace, see here, this creature gets a +3/+0 as long as opponent has 8 more cards in the graveyard. I might have seen that, I don't know. Not really that great, I think, but well, I haven't played a Menace deck or a mill like with using that, but could. See here, insect. So this is my rare. Whenever land enters the battlefield and your controller create one green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more lands, each create a token that is a copy of this creature instead. That's really nice because you create a creature that's a copy of this creature, and then you get 2 or 3. It multiplies, I think, what you do. So I might actually have to have fun with that in the future. So again, I got another nice land and then an illusion token. So we'll put the illusion up here, the land where it belongs, and we need to get to more decks. So, sorry, more cards. Alright, these are the last 5 of her. I don't know who she is. But I don't know how many of you guys out there really like Star Trek, or some of you probably haven't even watched it. Now, first of all, I must admit, if you think of Star Trek and you think of the new movies they put out in 2000, or those blasted Discovery, which was better known as Disgracery as far as I'm concerned, or toilet paper, which is Star Trek Picard. And the lower decks, God, that looks stupid. That's not what I call Star Trek. One of the problems with the Star Trek CCG game was that it's not like Magic where it's, very simple. Again, the earlier cards of Magic had some problems, and I know they've made some cards illegal, but the earlier Star Trek had a lot of problems with it, and so that's really what I intend to instruct through and get people to understand how to do it, because that's what I want to do for the longest time. But despite that, I still love Magic, and a lot of my friends play it, so let's continue on there. So again, we've seen this, and I'm going to probably just start putting commons over there into their spot, because I think we've seen all the commons. I'd be surprised if we hadn't. And I'm going to start stacking here. So actually, I don't think we've seen this one. This is an artifact creature beast. When it enters the it is also this creature is also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and okay. So this goes with that those other cards. So it's one of all, and it, pay 2 mana, and you can add any mana of any color. So specifically used for certain decks that are in this thing, so I kind of like that. So we've seen this, we've seen this. See, it's the land one. I want to put that up there just so I can. Okay, so let's look at this uncommon. Yep, it's a Merfolk. Tap another untapped rogue you control. This creature can't be blocked this turn, so unblockable. But with rogues, so good for rogue deck. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So definitely usable, especially if you're going to do a rogue deck. I have not done one and haven't really looked at it. I just thought about it in the back of my head. So again, this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party of the... See here, the cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. You gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. So this could literally be costing you only 2 mana. It's worth it. So, see here, haven't seen this sorcery. Target opponent reveals her hand. You choose a card from it with converted mana cast of 3 or greater. That player discards a card. Good. I like annoying my friends, like I've said many a times, and that's not going to change. So here's my rare. It's an elf. This creature also is a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard, just like the other one. So this is pretty cool. See, it has a kicker of 3. When this creature enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Okay, so I've wanted to do an elf deck. I'll probably just add this. It's cheap. I don't know how well I'd use this in there. Yeah, we'll see. Put it with my rares. And another swamp, another insect token. So, make sure you guys see those. Because I again really like the full buy lands. I'm glad they're doing that. Alright, and I wish I had water. In fact, I'm taking a break for water. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. And no, I have not cheated and look ahead. So you're seeing this as I see it too. So another Hellion, the crab. Oh, we actually haven't seen this one. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. So, and that's flying. So another way of doing that's pretty good. Vampire Rogue, Elf Wizard. I don't think we've seen this one. When this creature enters the battlefield, draw a card. So you just get to draw a card. Not bad, but not great. Sorcery. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think we've seen that. It's interesting. gotten like two commons in a row that I don't think we've actually seen. So it has a kicker on this one. And when this spell does 3 damage to any target, if this spell was kicked, it does 5 damage instead. But its kicker is 5. Why not just... yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this card. Alright, get another one of these. It kind of reminds me of Lava Axe, but it costs more. But I have to look at that again, because I keep on wanting to put it in my decks, because I have so many so many of them. But there's always stuff better to put in there sometimes. And I don't play red too often. But okay, we've seen this vampire. Destroy target artifact enchantment, that's pretty basic. We've seen this angel. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not that. Alright, so here's a merfolk wizard we have not seen with flying. Whenever you cast a kicker spell, it's scry 2. Maybe we have seen that. See here. Oh, we have seen this. I really commented on liking this one. Yeah, so we'll put that over there. And then, here, it's an instant. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of those. Not that bad. In fact, actually, this is really good for a Death Touch deck, because you know, big creature fights little creature, sacrifice it, but it's not like he can stop it. Well, he can't stop it, he has a cancel, which is annoying. Alright, but anyway, Merfolk Wizard is my rare here. Whenever you cast a kicker spell, draw a card, then discard a card. When this creature enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a card from among... you may reveal a card with a kicker ability from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Alright. It's my rare. Like, again, this land here, and we got another one of these things. Again, I did not look on my break what this is. I'll do that afterwards. But, you know, it just gives me something else to do. Something to be excited for. Knowledge to gain. Okay, it's very basic knowledge, but... and a lot of you probably already looked it up before opening up your boxes and were waiting for it. I like to be surprised. Alright, I got a human wizard here. See here, scry. We don't need that. Okay, we've seen that. Death Touch, we've seen that. Instant target creature control is indestructible to the end of the turn. Draw a card if that creature's a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. So when this creature enters, I put a 1/1 counter. I don't think you've seen this creature. So it's Human Warrior. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So, although I kind of might remember something, but I didn't remember the art. And I was primarily focused on this. So again, this is on a common card. When land enters the battlefield under your control, this creature gains indestructible until the end of the turn. It is a 5/4 creature, so that's kind of cool. Common card. Again, I like the new art, and I like to keep unique things in unique places. So we have a Merfolk Wizard here. We've seen that. Oh, I got another one here. This one is a Defender. Whenever the land enters the battlefield under your control, this creature can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defenders. So again, we've seen this one, but I'll put this up here. We've seen this beast before. Oh, and it's common. This is my first rare. Okay, so we've seen this, and we haven't seen this. It's a land. When it enters the battlefield tapped, you get colorless land. Add 1 color. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast cleric, rogues, wizards, warriors, wizards spells, or activate abilities of those same classes. So again, I expected something like this. But again, I'm going to have to do something with this. And I have a feeling that this... people are going to focus on the classes cards. Like, I really want to focus a new one on the cleric thing. Because I collected a lot of old clerics. Rogues I haven't done. Wars I want to do. Wizards I haven't finished. But they're going to focus on those classes a bit. This counters target spell unless its control pays 1. Not very good, I think. But, I mean, unless they don't have any mana left over, it can kind of be a waste. So generally I'd rather pay like 1 more mana just to make sure that whatever spell is not coming in. But yeah, okay, so legendary creature is cheap to cast. It's 1 blue, 1 red. It's a human wizard with flying and haste. It also has tap. The next instant or sorcery you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is a number of wizards you control as this ability resolves. Okay, so I'll put this over here. I have a number of ideas again coming with that. Of course, primarily when I'm thinking about sorcery, instant spell deck, I'm thinking about how do I keep those spells from coming. How do I keep on drawing cards? So, alright, let's go ahead and go here. Seen this, seen this, seen this, seen this, seen this, seen this again. Alright, so now we're looking at kind of just the new art for the commons. So whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, get a +2/+2 until the end of turn. But again, really nice art. Liking that. And then we've seen this. We've seen this. Oh yes, we've seen this. That's an uncommon. That's an uncommon. And sacrifice a land, search your library for... Yep, we've seen this. Ooh, okay, look at what we got here. It's a land... It's a rare land. It only does white. Wait, so this is... Again, I'm going to have to look up this card. So it has that special ability up here. You tap it for white land, but look down here. It has a land symbol pointing to the left, and you can tap for black land. I don't have a freaking clue what this is. So get a good look. This is going to go back in that pile in the back. And I'll have to research this card. But I find it really interesting. I got another mythic rare in here. Good. It is an insect creature with landfall. When this creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6... Okay, so we've seen this, but it is a shiny or a foil, as most people call it. So I now have another new land here, and of course another one of these. So I did put this back here. I don't want to really put it there. So we're going to put this land... Oh, so my mythic rare, it actually resembles this. We'll see. Okay, well we're going to put this up here with that, I think. Alright, let's see what we got up here. Oh, and one of my cards did not get pulled out, and it's one of those. So we might as well just throw this back here, and see here, draw 2 cards. If the spell was okay, draw 3 cards. So just a card for drawing cards and a kicker with it. Here's another card of that type there. We don't need to read that. We've seen 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 that. We've definitely seen that. Oh, that's a garbage card. And we've seen that. And then Goblin. See here. This creature deals combat damage to a player. Exile the top card of that of your library. You may play that card this turn. So I think we've seen this, but I do like it, so I'm gonna put that up here with the goblin stuff. See here, this warrior. We haven't seen this. My it just has double strike. Equipped warriors you control have double strike. Ooh. So my warrior deck, yes, putting that up there. And we got that counter spell again here, so we're just going to throw that over there because that's important. But we got, here's the rare. It has a kicker to it. It's a shade. This creature can't be blocked, so it's a 3/1. So I could put gives me a couple ideas just off the bat. But if a creature enters the battlefield, if this creature was kicked. If this creature was kicked, it enters the battlefield with with 2 +1/+1 counters on it if it was kicked. So it makes it a 5. Not bad. But it also has landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, if this creature is in your graveyard and it's your turn, you may cast it from the graveyard this turn. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Alright, and then I got another nice rare, and then if you remember right, the other thing was put over there early. Alright, so now we're going to open, we're now 2/3 of the way done, we're going to open up these cards with, I believe that's Jace there. I know a lot of people are going, what, you say you believe that's Jace? How can you not be sure? Alright, so go ahead and do this. I'm going to grab me a little water. I might be kind of parched from all the work I did outside. I'm outside. I'm building a retaining wall out there that's pretty long. I'm actually building 2 of them. One in the front and the backyard. And technically at some point I'll have to build a second one in the front yard. But freaking A, I'm not doing that right now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put these here. Alright. Don't want any accidents with the cards. Flip these over. This is the last of them. Now, I do have another box. I will record that separately. So stay tuned to that. I'm going to go to bed after this. And I need to give my voice a rest. And I have to get up to work on that wall. I want it done before we get deep into fall. Gotta use the sun while you have it, guys. Alright. As far as Star Trek not online, Star Trek the CCG card game goes, again, they made a lot of mistakes, a lot of weird rules, and so you literally have to take one edition at a time and learn the rules, start very basic, and I've heard repeatedly over and over again that the rules had problems, they conflict with other rules, and it's not like Magic the Gathering. Magic, to me, is very simple. I really enjoy it. I might have to look up some abilities, but it's just looking up abilities. The Star Trek Star Trek card game is just totally different. So stay tuned to those stuff, and we'll see what else I can do besides Magic and Star Trek CCG. Alright, here goes. First pull. I'll put this down here. Alright, I don't think we've actually seen this card. Target creature gets +3/+2 until the end of the turn. You also gain Scry, which is red, which gives you control of your deck, so not bad. Seen this. Okay, there is no reason to have this over here, because there's no abilities. We've seen that, we've seen this, we've seen that. Same thing with this. This thing goes over there, this goes there. Destroy. So I've seen this whole destroy creature with power 3 or less on a lot of the previous decks that I've been opening up boosters for. And I have a deck that's just black that's about destroying creatures. And one of my friends is very mad at that deck. But I'm thinking about adding more of those cards in there. I haven't played it in a while, so And alright, so anyway, we got a flying wizard. Whenever you cast an instance of sorcery or wizard spell, you may draw a card. If you do so, discard a card. I don't like... So again, you have to have madness. I hate discarding. It always turns me off. So, see here. This is a creature plant skeleton. Has a kicker. If this creature was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 3 1/1 counters on it. So it's actually a cost of only 3 for the kick, plus a black and a green. So that's not bad. It becomes a +5/+5. And then whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, if this creature is in your graveyard, you may put this creature on top of your library. So another way of drawing it, not bad. Alright. Ooh, gotta be careful. I see something good coming. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So basic, but I want to know what that ability is up there. What that symbol means. Alright, my mythic rare. So, Jace Mirror Mage. So, a lot of you probably know what this is, but this is a mythic rare. It actually has a kicker to it. When this planeswalker enters the battlefield, if Jace was kicked, create a token as a copy of Jace. Except it's not a legendary, and it's starts with a loyalty counter of 1 instead of 4. So that's pretty cool. It has scry of 2, so I can actually scry more. And then draw a card and reveal it. So it's a +1 is a scry. The 0 is So okay, here, draw a card and reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to the card's converted mana cost of Jace. Okay, not bad. Again, so, okay. Putting it in the mythic rares. And then we just got a plant token and a forest. So, let's put the forest over here. Plant token there. And did you notice, though? I got the Jace with the Jace. That's why I waited for these packs to open them last. It just seems right. Alright, okay, we've seen that before. Seen this, seen that, seen this, seen that, seen this, seen this, seen this, seen that, seen this. Cat horror sacrifice okay, we've seen that. Seen this. And we've seen this. Here's the mythic rare. Legendary commander. Cost 2 plus a forest and a plane. Legendary creature. Elemental boar. When this creature enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic forest card and a basic plane card. Reveal those cards. Put them into your hand and shuffle your library. Players can't play life or sacrifice land permanents to cast spells or activated abilities. So I'm going to read that bottom part again. Players can't play life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activated abilities. Okay. I do like this. I have ideas, as I said. I'll have to play with it in my head. Actually, that's a really cool red land there. Looks like something's being destroyed. Alright, and we'll put this over there. Alright, let's see what I got in the next one. Alright, got this, seen that. Oop, put that there. Goblin, see, put that there. Seen that, seen that, seen it. Snake, seen it. Aura, seen it. Goblin Warrior, I don't actually think I've seen this. See here, no, we have. We've definitely seen that. Oh, we have not seen this. It's the first of the uncommons. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or wizard spell, put a charge counter on this artifact. Remove all charge counters from this artifact. It deals that much damage to target creature. Not bad. Alright, this is 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Want to make sure I don't look ahead there. Creatures your opponent controls get -2. I know I was going to play that for one of my decks, because it's all creatures, so that's good. And then we got another one of these lands here. I think we've read this, but for a charge counter, but we'll read it again, just in case we haven't. So it taps for a colorless mana, pay 1, put a charge counter on this land, remove a charge counter from this land, add 2 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast kicker spells. That's what it was. Okay, so we're going to put this right there again. And then I got a shiny uncommon. See here, this deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalkers. So I'll put that with my so my shinies back there. And then I got another nice land here, but this is a construct token with that's a 1/1. So first time I've seen that token. Alright. So I'm really glad I got 2 boxes of this. So alright, so I'll tell you this. So yeah. So I got 2 boxes of this. One was an unopened, and one was supposed to be a repacked cards. So somebody takes all the things they want out of it and they leave you with the rest, basically. But 2 things happened. One, I've actually received today 2 unopened Zendikar, Rise of Zendikar boxes. So I'm like, okay, that's really cool. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get that unpacked one, but we'll see. Or repacked one. So I don't know where this other one came from, but I'm liking the pulls that's coming from it. Don't know I can't remember what I was going to say on that, but I feel like there's something else I wanted to say. But we've seen all these cards. But we do have this creature. We haven't seen it in this like this before, but whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, it does 1 damage to each opponent. So I like that. Put that up here. Oh, we've seen this aura. Double strike, we've seen this. Oh, uncommon. Oh, actually, this double strike goes up here. But at least I don't think we've seen this. This is an equipment card. We might have seen it, but whenever this axe enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. So I think we've seen this. It has whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, equipped creature gets +2/+2. But again, I like the art. Let's put that up here. See, it enters the battlefield with 2 life. So a cleric. Here is our rare human rogue. I don't think I've got any doubles on any rogues, so any rares yet. But with this creature can't be blocked if you had another. So it can't be blocked if you had another cleric, rogue, or warrior enter the warrior or wizard. I'm having problems with that. Enters the battlefield under your control this turn. At the beginning of your upkeep of your turn, if you have a full party, creatures you control gain whenever this creature deals damage to combat, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card to the end of the turn. Okay, so I think we might have seen this one. I don't see it up there, but I'm going to put it with the other rares. I definitely know I'm getting tired. We've seen this card already. It's a human rogue, but it's shiny. I'm going to put that where it belongs. I'm going to put the forest here and put this arena right there. Alright, so we only have, so we're down to the last about 7 packs here. Almost done. I know I'm getting tired, so I'm going to do this last box on another day. Because I'm going to need to sleep. We've seen probably all the commons by now. I'd be surprised if we hadn't. I got another Ox here. I'm just going to throw that up there. Sorcery, uncommon here. Unless this spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a creature whose controller has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. Yeah, I think we've actually read that. Oh, we have not seen this. I remember it. So this is a beast creature that you can tap for either a forest or an island land. Whenever you cast a kicker spell, you gain 2 life. So, yep, we haven't seen that one. See here, this is another uncommon. Creatures, choose target creature. You lose 2 life until the end of the next turn. So, choose target creature. You lose 2 life until end of turn. That creature gains. Whenever this creature dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. That can be a very useful card, especially if you're playing red and you want to get a creature back. And I think we've seen this one before. I recognize the picture. I think I also got it as a foil. All right, we have gotten this rare legendary rare elemental board before. It was the last one, so I'm going to skip that one, put it over here. We've gotten this shiny. We've gotten this before. It's just a common, so I'm going to put this over here. Land, and so, okay. I kind of wonder if I've already gotten everything. But I'll probably check before I open my next box. But okay, we're just going to skip by all this. Put this up here. I've gotten this before. See here, that. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes over here. That goes there. So I don't recall this. See, no, I don't. We've gotten this before. We've gotten this before. Oh, hang on, I put 2 cards there. And that is actually an uncommon. Oh, we've gotten that before. Here's a rare. I don't see it up here, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. So, Kicker X. X can't be 0. So you actually have to kick this. Okay, so Kicker of X. X cannot be 0. Flying. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, gain control of target artifact with converted mana cost of X or X. If that artifact is an equipment, attach it to this creature. So, I like that. Again, I am not only getting a creature, I'm also screwing somebody else from an artifact. Yeah, I like that. And so, I'm playing a Merfolk deck. I'm adding that in there. I've noticed several Merfolks in here. Ooh, look, a nice shiny Plains. So I'm going to add that to my shinies. And then I got an island and another one of those. So I really, before I go to bed, I'm going to check out what that is. It really is just very, it intrigues me. Alright, come on, let's get some good things, good stuff. So Human Warrior, I don't think I've seen this. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it to the end of the turn for each creature in your party. Again, I might have. I know I've seen that. I've seen a lot of cards here. Seen that, seen that, seen that, seen that. No, I've seen that. I've seen that. Again, there are just commons. Seen that, and nope. Worthless. No abilities. Alright, we've seen this. See here. Warriors get a +1/+1. I actually put that up here if you remember. So I'm going to put that up there. We can go ahead and put this there. Here's my rare. I know I have not seen this. So it's an artifact. It does have a kicker, and it's indestructible. The kicker is 3. When this enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create 2 tap tokens that are a copy of this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. Oh my gosh, that is so kick-ass. It costs 6. That's adding mana. That's a good mana ramp, actually. I'm gonna put this up there. Again, got another planes. Got another one of those cards. So I really want to know what this is, because this must be attached. Let's see here. To this ability, and that's what I think is going on here. I mean, they're the same shape, but we'll see. Why did that plane go there? All right. We're down to 5 packs, so yes, we're almost done. Thank you for going through this with me. This is, like everybody, you're very excited about what you're going to get. Alright, all of this, and yes, so through my next opening, I will probably be doing the exact same thing, just going through and just putting them quickly out here. So this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. It's an enchantment. So what does enchantment do? When this enters the battlefield, so when this spell enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this. Okay, so this is basically an old card, except for they're making it cheaper, based upon the class or the race you're playing. So class, yeah, the class you're playing. So we're going to go ahead and put that over there. And again, probably going to want more of these. See here, this one is whenever this creature is also cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. This creature costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party, so that's nice. Yeah, so we're gonna enjoy that. I got a merfolk here. It's a wizard, merfolk wizard. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell or wizard spell, wizards you control gain flying. Oh, and I just noticed something else. So again, I don't think we've seen this one, but I'm gonna hold it up there. Is you also have a land tap here or something, and so it looks like this can also tap for land. I don't know. We'll have to look to see what that is for, but I think it's a land tap ability. So that's very interesting. I like that. All right, here is my mythic. Sorry, my rare. It is a demon cleric. It is a legendary creature. Has flying. When this creature has life leak as long as it has 5 or more +1 counters on it. Okay. Whenever another token creature you control whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card. If you do, lose life. Ooh. So this is so going to my cleric deck. So I'm going to have to make a new cleric deck actually for this, because it's a legendary commander. So we're going to put this with legendary commanders. But it only has black. So, alright. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. Sometimes you really want to do multicolors in the thing, but you can't in your deck, because the commander, it's a good commander, but it's only one color. Okay, we're gonna put that there, put that there, put that there. Got another one of those. That can go there, that can go there. Defender wall. Creatures you control have haste. Again, I think that's a copy of a 2010 to 2012 card that I have. An Ox, same thing. That can go there, that can go there. And here we have a Merfolk Rogue. We've actually seen this card, so skip that. We've seen this card, we skip that. We've seen this card, we skip that. We will... This is a legendary commander, which is new. So whenever you attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, draw a card. So it comes with a draw card feature. Pay 1 white mana. You may unattach an equipment from a creature you control. If you do, tap that creature and it gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Wait a minute. You may wait. I might have read that wrong. So you tap the creature, but it gains indestructible until the end of the turn. So let's say it's the target of a black spell, a destroy creature. You can pay this mana cost, untap a equipment card attached to it. That equipment card may be untouched, but you save the creature because it's indestructible. So legendary creature, I'm going to put that over here. I got a new swamp right there. And I can really feel my eyes are getting heavy. Thank God I got 3 more packs. But let's pull out something really cool. Hopefully I haven't gotten all I doubt I've gotten all the cool stuff. So let's get some mythic rares out of this. How about that? Okay, so yeah, we're going to put that there, put that there, put that there. That can go there, that can go there. Okay, we got just... It's an insect. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. But it has a cool art. So hopefully I get another one of those. In this pack, I mean. So we got that. We got another one of those. Got another one of that. Got that. I don't think I've seen this. It's an artifact. And yet, so it is a battlefield attached to it. So I think I've seen it, but I think I might have gotten a special artifact, special color of it. Special picture of this artifact. Relic Axe. So equipped creature gets a 1/1/1. If it's a warrior, it gets +2/+1 instead. So yeah, I got that. Elf cleric. I don't think I've gotten this here. See here, this cleric enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent on it. So not bad for a multicolored deck. See this creature, see we've done that one. This is my rare instant. It has a kicker to it. Choose one. If this spell was kicked, choose any number instead. But I still think you can only do one for each one. But see here, put 2/1 counters on target creature. Target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Okay, that's pretty good. Good. I probably I know. I'm thinking about death touch. Okay, we'll put over there with my rares. There's a nice destruction land right there. And we are going to put those over there. We are down 2 packs. And I am getting tired. Of course, I was tired several hours ago. But only was up for, 9 hours. And I was all I could do to keep my eyes open. But you're going to go ahead and work and build a wall. You're going to fill it. Okay, we've seen this land, I think. So, yeah, we've seen this land. It's basically, the one for the different classes. This is a new art, so let's go ahead and look at this one real closely. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3, so good for mill. But it's a crab. It's an uncommon card, so I'm pretty sure we have seen this card, but I'm going to put it up there. See here. Yeah, we've seen this card. Let's look at the top 6 cards of your library. Here is my rare. Is a human cleric. See here. This creature's power is equal to the number of creatures in your party. At the beginning of your combat, you may at the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you have a full party, target creature enters gets a +1 and +1 and gains flying at the end of the turn. Okay, so again, that's going on to the D&D thing, a full party. Again, having your clerical, your rogue, your warrior, and your wizard, meeting all the class requirements. Of course, rogue, rogue you would still need the traps, so it's good to have them. Warrior sometimes can be a barbarian. I was always the cleric a lot. I was playing a wizard, but yeah, we won't get into that. That did irritate me. But yeah, moving on. Put this over there. Okay, so I just got this creature right here, full body art. So the new art. I also got a shiny version of the same thing. So that's kind of cool. It's on uncommon. So again, there's the land. Another one of these things. Oh, there's land. Another one of these things. Let's move on. Alright. Last pack. No, we will not go slow. My eyes are getting very heavy. You can hear it probably in my voice. Destroy target artifact. Okay. Angel. Flying. Okay. We've seen this. We've seen this elf wizard. We've seen this. Legendary creature merfolk. So we have not seen this, I don't think. Yeah. Wait. Nope, we haven't. So it has flash. Return. Pay 2 plus 1 blue and black. Return an unblockable attacking rogue you control to its owner's hand. Put this creature from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. That's interesting. So return target unblockable creature. So return an unblocked attack. So okay, I change it up again. Return an unblocked attacking rogue. So you're attacking with a rogue. It's not blocked. Return it to your hand by paying this amount, and then put this creature from your hand onto the battlefield, attacking, and it's attacking. So like a 1/1, you now put a 4/4 in there, and you hit that. That's all right. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may put target permanent card from that target's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Ooh, I like that. The problem is how do I get this to the hand if it's in the command zone? Because it says put this card from your hand. So you almost have to find a way of not having it blocked and paying again for it. So that's an interesting card. I'll have to really think about that one. There's my land. Got another one of these, and we are done. Okay. All right. So we do have here for another time. I have one more unopened box. I'm wondering if and I'm incorrect. This is an open box. It's just taped, and I saw the shiny thing on the tape and did not realize it was opened. So we will go through this one, see what is left for me. But I actually thought I had 2 unopened boxes. I've never seen somebody tape it because I noticed, again, if you look at this, it's taped here and it's taped here. I've never, okay. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a good night.